We are back. It's the Coach Black Show. Coach, thanks for taking the time. It's a busy time of year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Last night, victory at Pelham. Hey, that Pelham team is outstanding.
Yeah.
And when they got up, I believe it was 45-35. I was like, well, they're going to even the series here.
Yeah.
And you guys fought, and that they put some tremendous pressure, on the ball pressure, full three-quarter, and your guys handled it.
Yeah. It's a style of play that we've faced throughout this season. With the schedule we got, we played all kinds of teams that play different ways, fast, slow. So our guys can kind of adjust. Obviously, we like to play up tempo, but so that kind of played into our favor.
Yeah, and I was talking to some of the players, and it seems that gauntlet you set up for the guys early on is paying dividends.
Yeah. That's something we try to do here is play the best, not just in our state and other states. I wish I was a little bit healthier throughout the season going versus those teams, but other guys got to play in different roles. We got to move some things around. And that's one nice thing when you play that schedule is you ain't hiding anything.
Right.
You know what you got. There's no 70 to 20 games that are unrealistic as far as what you got. So every night's a challenge. Every night's, hey, this is what we got to work on. So we get exposed, which is great.
Sure. And you don't get overconfident when you have a challenge every single night. And as you were saying, if you go out and schedule the cupcakes, and I'm not singling out any team, but it's college or NBA preseason when they go schedule these teams from Turkey or wherever.
Right.
It's you're not getting better that way.
Right.
And if you go out and get challenged like that on a daily basis per game, it seems to be paying off. And you talked about healthy. Was that the fourth game all year that we've been
that was I think the fifth or sixth game all year we've had the full complement of roster. So, but not it's good for the games, but we're just now stringing. Let's knock on some wood here. Practices together. Okay, it's more about the practices and getting these guys. We're going on about 2 weeks now where we've had everybody back healthy, and that's where you'll really start to see them click and grow, develop that chemistry that they had in the preseason.
Right, and it's really just getting started in a sense because Harrison was out the majority of the season.
Yeah.
And in the first matchup against Pelham, I believe he had 17. Last night, he didn't have that many points, but he hit a crucial free throw.
But I told him after the game, that was one of the best games I've seen him play because he did everything else. He guarded, he rebounded, he took care of the basketball, got us in our open offense. So he did all those little things that make it hard for you to come off the court.
Right. Now, area standings. There's only one area game left. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right, and that is Friday night. We're going to broadcast it on the channel, but don't stay home and watch it. Come out here. You can watch the channel, but watch it here live.
Yeah.
We want you out here at Spain Park Arena. And so what needs to be done to be area champ? Is that possible?
Yeah, you win Friday night, you win the area as far as the 1 seed goes, and we get to host the area tournament, which is always a blessing to be able to do. So it's a big game Friday night. We owe Chelsea. They've had our number for the last couple games, so we got a chip on our shoulder. But we'd love some community support out here. Our guys have been working and get it back like the old days. Whenever I used to watch y'all on film here with, back in the early 2020s, and this place was packed and rowdy and stuff. We got to get it back to those days.
Yeah. All those teams that went to the Final Four. And speaking of that, that win last night was the most impressive win I've seen, either as a fan or broadcasting Spain Park since those teams. Big Sam Wright, and that was really impressive to go into that environment. And Pelham is a really good team. Obviously, no one's given them an L except you guys.
Right.
So now after Chelsea, you have 2 non-area games?
We have 3 actually. We have 2. We have Pell City and then Leeds here that following Friday. We have Leeds here for our senior night game. It's not senior night, but it's our senior game to celebrate our seniors. Versus Leeds on that Friday night, and then the following Wednesday, I think it's February 4th, is Hoover here.
Okay.
So we got that's a big one too. Yeah. So,
nip and tuck over there at Hoover.
Yeah.
That first game, it was really close.
yeah.
Okay, and then so the area tournament begins. Do we know a date?
February 9th.
Okay, February 9th, day after the Super Bowl.
Yep.
All right. Well, Coach, best of luck Friday night. We will see you there, and you guys stay tuned because next up we're going to have Senior Spotlight.
Relentless forward progress. Rosters change, coaches change, and state classifications change. Relentless forward progress is about overcoming change and adversity to achieve your goals. My name is Kevin Harper, founder and wealth advisor at RFG Advisory Group in Inverness. I started my own wealth advisory practice more than 2 decades ago to help people navigate their financial lives. Life is dynamic, but having a clear strategy to reach your financial goals can make all the difference. Now let's enjoy these Jags and their relentless forward progress.
It is time for Senior Spotlight. We have Harrison Stewart and Cooper Gann. Welcome in, guys.
Thank you.
All right, so for all the athletes here at Spain Park, we do Senior Spotlight. We ask a few questions, whether it's cheer, dance, baseball, basketball. I guess we'll do Big Reed twice because we did him for football as well. Yeah, makes sense, right? First guy off the bus. We'll start with you, Harrison. At what age did you begin playing basketball?
I began playing basketball really since I can remember. Like, I think maybe 5 years old, 4 years
Okay.
old. I feel like I always just grew up with a basketball in my hand and started playing as soon as I could, got the chance to.
And what position you play? I know what position you play. I do the play-by-play, but for the viewers.
I play shooting guard for this team right here.
Okay. And what would you say is your best skill? I know what it is, but
I'd probably say shooting.
yeah. Yeah.
It's the name shooting guard.
Yeah, the George on the broadcast crew says there's not a shot you don't like.
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
That's great.
Well, I always talk about your unlimited range, and George is like, yeah, there's not a shot that Harrison does not like. Best memory of Spain Park or Spain Park basketball so far?
Is that this year?
Any of the
Any year?
Any year.
Ooh. Oh, it's hard to pinpoint one, to be honest. Honestly, I just love when we get to go on trips as a team.
Yeah.
Normally this year we went to Georgia. Last year we went to the beach, and the year before that we went to Orange Beach. You just make a lot of memories during those trips, whether it's going out to eat or just having good wins. We had a good win against Norcross this year in Georgia. That was a good memory.
Hey, I'll tell you what, it seems to me you guys are coming off that big win, sweeping Pelham. They're a fantastic team. But that was a validating win. And it seems to me that gauntlet that Coach Black put you guys through early on is paying dividends now, right?
It really is, yeah.
And so plans after high school?
I plan to attend college. Undecided where I will be attending, but hopefully not yet. No, I'm not yet for sure if it's basketball or if it's just going to be a regular student. But haven't decided that yet. But
Okay.
college is there. So.
Yeah, and the whole landscape of college athletics has changed so much. And it had to hurt. You were out so long with your ankle, right?
Yes, sir.
And then you came back, and then in the first win over Pelham, I believe you had 17 points, and you've had some really big games. But at this point in the recruiting process, it's changed so much. What used to be a D1 player is now maybe not even going to play.
Yeah.
Or if they don't choose to go JUCO, NAIA. We've got Hudson Reed from here. He's a Power 4 player for sure.
Yeah.
And he's going to UAB. So UAB got an excellent athlete there.
Yeah.
Cooper, same questions for you. What age did you begin playing basketball?
Exact age, I'm not sure, but like my first memories of basketball are like upward, where you go and match up with the dude, same color wristband as you, and then playing on the mini hoop with my brother at home. So just as young as I can remember.
Right. And you play point guard on the team, right?
Yes, sir.
And you did an excellent job last night because in that Pelham game, they really amped up the pressure, full court. And you guys didn't go as deep into the bench as normal last night, so put a lot more pressure on you guys. What would you say is your best skill
Yeah, just kind of with the whole Pelham thing, probably just handling ball pressure. Just in the full court, in the half court, just handling ball pressure throughout the game.
Right. When I was coaching and I would run clinics, I would tell the kids, especially when they were going from a private school to try to attempt to try out for a new school, the things they need to do: defend, shoot free throws, and handle the basketball. All the other stuff is great, but if you can do those three things, and you do those very well, especially last night. After high school, do you have your plans set, or?
I'll be at Auburn. I'm going to Auburn.
Okay. And on the win last night, just real quick, I'll talk to Coach Black about it again. Where does that put you guys in the area standings? Does that put you in first place?
Right now, we're in the driver's seat. We can secure it with a win over Chelsea Friday night. But
all right.
Us and Pelham are both 3-2. Pelham's 2 losses are to us. So.
All right, excellent. Look forward. We're broadcasting that game. I'll see you guys there, and go Jags.
Yes, sir.
At Spain Park, it's our fans and the environment that they create that give us one of the best home field advantages in Alabama. And when you're ready to create something special in your home, just do what I did and reach out to one of Spain Park's most trusted sponsors, ProBuilt. ProBuilt is a local, full-service general contractor, and the owners, Nick and Matt, are lifelong Hoover residents. So let ProBuilt be a part of your home team, and they can handle anything from remodeling to painting to building your dream deck or finishing your basement in time for game day. Visit ProBuiltAL.com/Jags to request a quote and get a special discount only for Jags fans. That's ProBuiltAL.com/Jags.
It is time for Senior Spotlight. Once again, we have Sam Fox and Josh Wilkerson. Welcome in, guys.
What's up?
Got a big smile on their face coming off a sweep of Pelham. That was a huge win last night, men.
Sir.
We're going to start with, all right, so we ask all the athletes a few questions so the viewers can get to know you guys. Starting with you, Sam, what age did you begin playing basketball?
I started playing when I was 6. So was that second grade?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's when I started playing.
Okay. And right now, what position do you play? It seems you play 2, 3, 4 even.
Yes, sir. I'm a combo guard, so I'm really just anywhere, 1 through 3, even a 4 if needed. So.
Well, when I was coaching and the kids would ask, they would come in and say, well, what should I tell the coach what position I play when I'm trying out? You'd say, whatever position you need me, coach, right? And what would you say your best skill is? And anyone that watched the Pelham game last night, there's no doubt about it, but we'll let you answer.
They're going to say it was a shot, and my shot-making ability. Just can't seem to miss some games. But so yeah, probably my shot-making.
Yeah. You know, one thing, I'm not busting on you on this, but in the broadcast last year, you would take a lot of like long-range contested twos, 1 foot on the line. This year, you're creating separation and shooting the three and knocking it down, or driving all the way to the rim. Kind of Nate Oates style. Very, very, very much improved there. Best memory of Spain Park so far?
We went down for that Norcross, the Georgia Peachtree tournament. That Norcross win, definitely best memory.
Okay. And after high school, I know I've seen you've gotten a lot of offers. Do you have your plans after high school set?
Definitely play college basketball. That's definitely the plan, but still don't know.
Okay. Yeah, it's a whole different landscape. I was talking to Harrison and Cooper about it, and some of the other athletes. Hudson Reed and Reed Oatridge, we did his senior spotlight. We'll do him again for basketball, but he played football. It's a whole different landscape, and a player that used to be definite D1, now some of those athletes aren't even going to play sports. They're like, I'm not going to go the route of JUCO, which that's the route I went, but that was a long time ago. Now you have D1 athletes that are fully qualified that are having to go different ways, and you guys keep your head up and just take whatever and work your way up, because you both have the ability to play at the next level. Josh, same questions for you. What age did you begin playing?
About 7 years old.
Okay. And now you transferred in from Buckhorn, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
How was that transition?
It was honestly, it was pretty easy for me. I mean, I was already kind of like isolated up there. I ain't really have no friends for us, so I just transferred and it was easy.
Okay. I remember in the summer I was talking to Coach Black, and we did a brief Coach Black show, and we were talking about players, and he didn't want you mentioned.
Yeah, he didn't mention me.
Because he didn't want the teams that didn't know about you to find out until they found out.
Yeah.
And your position on the team, what position do you play?
Whatever's needed.
On the broadcast, when George and I are doing the broadcast, I always point out you can guard 1 through 5. And that is so key because that's not many players can do that at any level. And I know offensively, I've seen you run point. I've seen you play down low, and especially on the defensive end, guarding on the block and then and on the guard defense out top is very important. Best memory so far? I know this is you haven't even been here a full year, but what's your best memory so far?
Probably winning the game against Norcross.
Okay, yep.
Through hitting the clutch free throws.
Surprised neither one of you said, Pelham's a pretty outstanding team and sweeping them's pretty good, but we may have to play them again, so let's not. Yeah. I get you. All right, and then plans after high school, you've been getting offers too. Do you know exactly what you're going to do, or still in the recruiting phase?
I'm still in the recruiting phase.
Okay.
As long as I can go to school for free after this and continue to play basketball, I'll be good.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, man. Best of luck in the area game coming up Friday. We will broadcast it on the channel. Make sure to watch. Hey, actually come out and support the team, be here, and then watch it on the channel as well. Thanks again, and go Jags.
Yes, sir.
Top 10, 10th place, Spain Park High School.
Student athletes, we have Owen Leonard and Quinn Davis. Welcome in, men.
Thank you for having us.
Yep. Every athlete, well, not every athlete, but all the senior athletes at Spain Park, whether it's cheer, dance, baseball, football, basketball, we want to ask some questions so you guys can let the viewers know a little bit about you. Owen, we'll start with you. What age did you begin playing basketball?
I started playing basketball when I was 5 years old. I got into it because of my dad, and it really just stuck with me forever.
Yeah, you look like a natural, like the ball handle looks like a ball is part of your hand. What position and role you play on the team? I know, but let the viewers know.
So I'm a point guard. I get the team in the offense and really just make the team go.
What's your best skill?
Definitely dribbling and passing.
Ball handling. Also, I like the way that you use both hands. Your left hand, you seem to shoot with your right and left almost interchangeable.
Yeah.
Best memory of Spain Park so far?
Probably my freshman year when that team went to the Final Four, and I was there to witness it, and it was just a cool experience.
Yeah, Big Sam. Yeah, that was a good team. Corbin Long was on that team.
Yeah.
Plans after high school, do you have it nailed down?
Yes, sir. So I'm going to college at Jacksonville State University, and I'm going to major in business.
Excellent, excellent. All right, Quinn, same questions for you. What age did you begin playing basketball?
I started playing when I was around 4 or 5, I think. Don't have the exact age,
right.
But play with my dad got me into it also.
Okay, yeah, I know your dad. I went to John Carroll too. What position do you play on the team? Seems like you're playing anywhere from 2 to 4.
Yeah, I'm kind of mainly I'm in the guard spot, but I mean it's interchangeable, and I'm not locked into one specific position.
Right, and that's good. Best skill?
I'd say it's my defense. I've really improved it over the last year, especially. But I've always been pretty quick on my feet, and I think my defense.
Yeah, we talked about that on some of the broadcasts, your lateral movement defensively, because you really shot up height-wise, and when that happens, usually there's going to be you're going to have to make up something, and your feet usually have to catch up to your height, and you've done a very good job of that. Best memory of Spain Park so far?
I'd have to say it was my sophomore year when we went 6-0 in area, and first time hosting the area tournament.
Yeah, even with all those great teams prior, right?
Because I don't know how, but they ended up not getting first in area, so that was a really really fun time.
Yep. And plans after high school, you got it set?
I'm not 100% set, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be going to Auburn, and not quite sure what I'm going to be majoring in, but that's my goal.
All right. Well, great win last night over Pelham. You guys have a huge area game Friday. We will broadcast it. Show up, watch the channel, but show up and watch these guys live. They're doing a great job. Thanks again, gentlemen, and go Jags.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having us.
We are back on Senior Spotlight. We have Big Reed Oatridge and Jackson Fixler. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you for having us.
Yep. All right, so all the senior athletes that are willing to come on, and a lot of them are different sports, we ask questions. Reed, you're a veteran. We'll start with you. You've been on it from football. So first question is, what age did you begin playing? I know what age you began playing football because it wasn't until sophomore year, correct?
Yeah, yes, sir.
And what age did you begin playing basketball?
I think I just did a little pee-wee league at my church when I was probably 5 years old, and that was probably the first.
Like upward or something?
Yeah, upward. I think that was it.
Yeah, it's a good way to start. And what position or role do you play on the team? I know, but for the viewers?
I'm a center, and so I just post up and set screens, roll.
Come off the bus first.
Yeah.
So the team sees you, 6'8", 310. What would you say is your best skill?
Probably posting up and finishing around the rim, or shooting. Yeah.
Okay. And best memory of Spain Park basketball, because we've already talked about football.
I mean, last night being Pelham, that was pretty fun. It was a pretty loud gym. So
that was a hostile environment, and they went up 10. I believe it was 45-35. And I was thinking, okay, well, they're going to even the series.
Yeah.
And you guys clawed, and they put some tremendous pressure on the ball, and you guys handled it very well. Plans after high school, do we know?
I'm hoping to go to Auburn to be a pilot.
Okay. So no football?
No football. No football.
Okay. Well, you would have been great if you decided to, but maybe we'll find a plane big enough to where you can pilot.
Yeah.
All right, Jackson, same questions for you. What age did you start playing basketball?
I started at 4 years old. My dad's always played, and he just got me into it.
Okay. And your position and role on the team?
Right now, I'm a center, and I'm basically there for defense most of the time.
Okay. What would you say your best skill is?
Charges.
Taking charges? Yeah, that's critical too, especially in big games. Best memory of Spain Park so far?
I'm going to go with the same as Reed, Pelham game last night. That's probably my favorite.
That was validation because, teams can get fortunate, and I hate the word luck, but it is a component of life. But when you beat them here for their first loss, and then you go there, that's validation that you guys belong, right? So if you face them in the area tournament, which is very likely, we certainly hope, that you belong. And that was validation last night. Jackson, plans after high school?
Not set in stone, but right now I want to go to engineering with artificial intelligence and then get my master's with business and artificial intelligence.
Okay, excellent. Lofty goals, and you guys have been a pleasure to watch all season. Again, everyone show up Friday night here at Spain Park Arena. Chelsea is the opponent. We owe them. They got to win the first time, right?
Yes.
Thanks for joining us, and go Jags.
Go Jags.